Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 133rd American Numismatic Association Convention, known as the World's Fair of Money, here in Rosemont, Illinois. I'm Bob Filer with the Chicago Coin Club. We welcome you as convention host to this great numismatic exposition. Wish you much success and happy hunting for all things numismatic. We, the Chicago Coin Club, have been hosting this ANA convention. This is our 20th time, and we hope to do so many more. There's a great exhibits area, numerous educational opportunities each day to learn more about this great hobby of ours. Make sure you stop by the ANA table or the Chicago Coin Club table for more information. Have a great show experience.
Thanks, Bob. Good morning. I'm Len Augsburger, the president of Numismatic Bibliomania Society. If you haven't checked in to get a bidder number yet, please do so. We'll have a few short announcements and then we'll get going with the sale. I wanted to first call out a few people who kind of work behind the scenes that maybe a lot of you don't know, who contribute in their own ways a lot to NBS. John Nabel has been hosting our website for free for a long time, so that's greatly appreciated. And then Wayne has to work with him occasionally on issues that come up. Bruce Perdue is our webmaster, again, volunteering a lot of his own personal time, so we're very grateful for that. Garrett Ziss joined as an assistant to the Asylum this year, so Wayne will talk about that in a minute, so thanks to Garrett there. One other announcement, at 3 p.m. There are a couple numismatic literature exhibits out in the exhibit area, and Mark Ferguson has one. He's going to be walking us through it at 3, so feel free to join for that. And then Irv Brower, who's done work on Ormsby and Heath, will follow after that and walk us through his exhibit. So that'll be well worth attending. One other note, our 50th anniversary is coming, 2029. If anyone has ideas about that, please get with me, and we'll just kind of brainstorm, and because we'd like to do something special for that. So it's 4 years away, but it's never too early to start planning. Okay. All right. Wayne, you want to talk about just where Asylum's at for a minute or two, and then we'll do our awards.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Been doing the Asylum for ages. It's great fun. Also a lot of work, and so I'm very grateful. As Len mentioned, we have a helper now in Garrett Ziss, who's been helping me a bit each week to get the issue put together and out the door. We're very stable. We've got over 7,000 subscribers all across the U.S. and the world. It's really great to hear from everybody each week, their comments and input to the issue. We are looking at switching our email platform. We're looking at MailChimp, which is used by a number of clubs to get their newsletters out. So I put a link in the last issue, in my Wayne's words. A number of people, a dozen or so, clicked on that, and they're helping us test it. But at some point, we'll try to figure out how to get everybody moved over. Not exactly sure how we're going to do that, but just stay tuned. But thanks for reading and contributing. Appreciate it.
All right. So our first award is the Speaker's Award for the symposium yesterday. So this is for Robert Leonard, who is not here, but I will make sure this gets to him. So thank you, Robert, for that. And then,
was there another speaker after him?
Yeah, so I spoke after that.
Did that person get an award?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But Jeff has an award now.
So the next award we have is for the Joel J. Orris Award for the best article in the Asylum last year. And if you're wondering why the treasurer is giving this award instead of the president, is because our own president, Len Augsburger, won for his article, The Heart Plate of Early American Paper Money. An excellent article. Thank you very much. I'm going to pretend like I won it when I show pictures.
All right. right. So they asked me this year, this is on tape, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'll say it anyway. They asked me if I wanted to be honorary chairman of the convention, and they're like, Len, you don't have to do any work. I'm like, okay, that's great. But this one, I actually work for this. So, and of course, it's named after Joel, who we all know and love. So this is really meaningful. Okay. All right, with that, David, we'll get going with the sale.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I understand there are some literary awards given out to club newsletters. Did NBS get any awards?
Yes, we did. Thank you for reminding me.
And I was at sitting next to Wayne.
Yeah, 2 awards. We got second place in the electronic category for Asylum. So congrats to Wayne. And then third place in the specialty club publications. So congrats to Maria.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Okay, all right. Dave.
Hi, everyone. A few little bits of business before we get started. First off, I dropped my pen. Second off, okay, a couple of ground rules. This is a private club auction. You have to be a member of the NBS to take part in this sale. There's no buyer's premium. The complete terms are on the last page of the catalog. I'm assuming we have catalogs up here or up right there on the table. So you are to take any winnings with you. So thank you for your support. Yep.
One note, there is anything in the corner here is fair game for packing material.
Ah,
We have
very nice.
bags and stuffing and so forth in there.
All right, that's
Also,
great.
if you haven't actually signed up with the bidder card, you can come up here and get one so that we can track your bidder number.
All right. We have 2 corrections to the catalog that I want to announce before we get started. Lot 13, there's a bit of confusion in the wording here. These are as originally published in the original printed card covers. It says bound in 1 volume. That part is incorrect. More significantly, Lot 15, which is the 1918 Bemin European sale, is actually also bound with the Jackman sale, which was held at the same time. So that's 2 Chapman catalogs bound in 1 volume. Both of them are hand priced. All right, I do have a number of book bids that I'll be executing myself. But to begin with, Lot 1, this is a privately bound copy of the John W. Adams book, U.S. Numismatic Literature, Volume 2. Can I get the bidding started at $40?
I'll bid 40.
I have 40 over here, looking for 45. Got 45 over here, looking for 50. 50 over here, looking for 55. I have 50, looking for 55. Is there any interest at $55? All right, sold for 50 to bidder 16.
Is that one of your, yep, 16?
No.
Wait. I got you.
Lot 2, early issues of the Numismatist. There's 5 different issues. These are very early issues. I do have a book bid on this. I'm going to start the bidding at $225, looking for $250. I have $225 to the book bidder, looking for $250. $225, I'm looking for $250. Looks like we're sold to the book bidder. That's bidder number 1 at $225. All right, Lot 3. This is the catalog of the International Exhibition of Contemporary Metals. This is the preferred revised edition. Let's get started. Someone give me $75 for this. I have 75. I'm looking for 80.
80 here.
I have 80. I'm looking for 85. 85, looking for 90. I've got 90, looking for 95. 95, I'm looking for 100. I have it. I'm looking for 110. I have 110 looking for 120, and I have it, so I'm looking for 130. I have 130 looking for 140. I have 130. I have 140 over on my left now. I'm looking for 150. I have 150. I'm looking for 160, which I have. I'm now looking for 170. I have 170 looking for 180. 170 looking for 180. Is there any additional interest? All right, we're sold for 170 to bidder number 15. All right, lot 4. This is a copy of the James Chilton catalog. This is 1865 bang sale, over 200 pages. Absolutely massive for the time period. This is partly priced up through lot 2000, after which it's intermittent. Can I get the bidding started at $50? Who give me $50? 50 here. I have 50. I'm looking for 55. 50 looking for 55. Is there any interest at $55? Looks like we're sold for 50 to bidder number 9. Lot 5, we've got a Barney Bluestone large cent list, circa 1942. These are awfully scarce. Someone give me $20. Who give me $20? I've got 20. I'm looking for 25. Did I have 25? Yeah, 25 over here. I'm looking for 30. I'm now 30. I'm looking for 35, and I've got it, so I'm looking for 40. I have 40. I'm looking for 45, and I have it, so I'm looking for 50. I have 45. $45 is the bid. I'm looking for 50. Looks like we're sold for 45 to bidder number 13. All right, lot 6. This is a 4th revised edition of Bollinger and the early silver dollars. Who will get me started for $15? I'm looking for $15. I have it. Now I'm looking for 20. I have $20 looking for 25. I have 25 looking for 30. I have $30 looking for 35. I have it. I'm looking for 40. $35. I'm looking for $40. 35 looking for 40. We all done? Looks like we're sold for 35, and that was to bidder 10. All right, lot 7. This is an Etienne Bourgie catalog, the Recamier collection. This is 1925. Roman, French coins, tokens, medals. Who will get me started at $50? I'm looking for $50 to get us started here. I have 50 over to my left, looking for 55. 50 looking for $55. Any further interest? Looks like we're sold at 50 to bidder number 9. All right, lot 8. Remy Bourne's fixed price list and prices paid for lists. These are the volume. Is it one volume or two? It's one volume for the 1930s. Who will get me started at $50 on this? Looking for $50 for the 1930s fixed price lists. Okay, I've got the $50, looking for 55. $50, looking for 55. Is there any further interest? Sold for 50 to bidder number 10. Lot 9, we have a very rare early Bowers Coin Company publication. This is early 1957. This is one of only a few copies that I've ever even seen of this. I do have a book bid on this. I'm going to start the bidding at $400. Who will give me $400 for this? Actually, excuse me, let me rephrase that. I have $400. Who will give me $425? I have $425. I have a book bid at $450. Will you do $475? $475. I have a book bid for $500. Will you do $550? Yes, I have a book bid at $600. Will you do $650? That clears the book. I've got $650 in the room. $650 looking for $700. Is there any interest in the room? $650 looking for $700. Looks like we're sold for $650 to bidder number 13. Lot 10, 7 hardcovers Bowers catalogs. Looks like we will get the bidding going at $100. Who will give me $100 for these 7 hardcover catalogs? $100 I'm looking for. Any interest on this lot at 100? We can walk it backwards a little bit. Any interest at 80? All right, looks like we will call this a pass. Lot number 11, this is Brecky on the copper coinage of Imperial Russia, still a standard reference, frequently cited in catalogs. Looking for a $25 opener on this lot. Who'll give me 25 bucks on the Brecky? I have 25 over here, looking for 30. I get 30. I have 30 in the back. I'm looking for 35. I have 30, looking for $35. Any further interest? Looks like we're sold for 30 to bidder 16. All right, next lot. This is lot 12, early English work drawing upon ancient coins. This is a book about an early manuscript that deals with Roman coins. Very interesting idea, and it pertains to numismatic literature in a broad sense. Looking for an opening bid of $40 on this. I have 40, I'm looking for 45. $40 in the room, looking for $45. Is there any further interest? I have 45, I'm looking for 50. I have 50, I'm looking for 55. I have 50 toward me, I'm looking for 55. I have 55, I'm looking for 60. I have 60, I'm looking for 65. $60 up front, going once, twice, sold for 60, and that was to bidder 10, yeah. All right, lot 13, these are the Kestenholz Numismatic Messenger. This is a really early, 1970-71 house organ on numismatic literature. They're really fun to read. I'm looking for an opening bid of $30 on this. I have 30, I'm looking for 35. I have 30 to my left, I'm looking for 35. $30, looking for 35. Is there any further interest? Looks like I'm sold for 30 to bidder 8. All right, lot 14. We have a plated copy of S.H. Chapman's 1895 Challoner sale. Really important for Canadian. This is in later white half Morocco with the original card cover trimmed and mounted. This is 5 colotype plates. I have an absentee, so I am going to be, the absentee has 250. I'm looking for 275. I have 250. I'm looking for 275. I have 275. I've got a book bid at 300. Will you do 3 1/4? I have 300 to the book, looking for 325. Is there any interest at $325? It's like we're sold to the book for 300. That'll be to bidder number 2. Lot 15. This is the bound volume with 2 Chapman catalogs. The 1918 Bemin European sale followed by the Jackman sale. Both of them hand priced. I'm looking for a start of $40 on this. Who will give me $40 for these 2 hand-priced Chapman catalogs? I have 40, I'm looking for 45. I have 45, I'm looking for 50. I have 50, I'm looking for 55. I have 55, I'm looking for 60. 55 in the room, I'm looking for $60. Is there any further interest on this? All right, looks like we're sold for 55 to bidder number 10. Thank you. Lot 16, this is a group of photographic enlargements of U.S. large cents from the George Clapp collection. These are in the American Numismatic Society collections now. Very high quality photographs. I'm looking for a starting bid of $25. Who give me 25 on this lot? $25 on original. I have 25. I'm looking for 30. I have $25 looking for 30. These original photographs, the Clapp collection, large sense. Any further interest? Looks like we're sold for 25 to bidder number 14. All right, lot 17, Guide to Japanese Coinage in English. Michael Cummings, Modern Japanese Coinage, 1870 to date. Looking for a $10 opener. Who will give me 10 big ones for this? I have 10. I'm looking for 15. 10 is looking for 15. $15 is being asked for. Looks like we're selling it for $10 to bidder number 9. Thank you. All right, lot 18. This is one of only 5 copies produced of Davignon's Contemporary Counterfeit Cap Bust Half Dollars Special Edition of the first edition. I have a book bid on this. I am going to give it to the book, start it with the book at $250. So I have $250. I'm looking for $275 on this. I have $275. I have a book bid for $300. Will you do 3 1/4? That clears the book. So I have 3 1/4 in the room to my left, $325 to my left. I'm looking for $350. It's one of 5 copies thus bound. Looking for $350. Is there any further interest? Looks like we're selling it for $325 to bidder 9. Tom Elder's First Plated Sale. This is his sale 13. This includes material from the J.N.T. Levick collection. 1907 is 3 fine tinted photographic plates. And it looks like I have the opening bid of $600, so I'm looking for $650. I have $600. I have $650 now. Looking for $700. I have $650 to my left. I'm looking for $700. $650 to my left, looking for $700. This is Elder's First Plated Sale, looking for $700. Is there any interest? Looks like we're sold for $650 to bidder number 9. Thank you. Lot 20, this is an early reprint of the Gilbert book on half cents. This is actual photographic prints of the plates. It's an interesting reprint, and I don't know that it's ever really been entirely figured out. Who'll get it started at $20? I have 20. I'm looking for 25. I have 25. I'm looking for 30, and I have 30, so I'm looking for 35, which I have. Looking for 40. I've got it. Looking for 45. I have $40. I'm looking for 45. $40. Looking for 45. Is there any further interest? Looks like we're sold for 40 to bidder number, I'm sorry, which one? Yeah, that's right. To bidder 13. All right, lot 21, this neat illustration, Gleason's Pictorial Drawing Room Companion of Coin Presses at the United States Mint, Philadelphia. These are the illustrations, no accompanying text. This is from 1854. Who get me started for 10 big ones? I'm looking for $10. $10 to get this started. I have 10. Now I'm looking for 15. 10's looking for 15. Got 15. I'm looking for 20, and I have it. I have $20. I'm looking for 25. I have $20 toward me, looking for 25. Is there any further interest on this lot? I have 25. I'm looking for 30. Looks like I have 30. I'm looking for 35 now. I have 30. I'm looking for 35. Is there any further interest? Looks like we're selling it for 30 to bidder number 10. All right, I have some catalogs of ancient coins. These are mostly Glendinning sales. There's also a copy of the 1969 Fowler collection that was done by Stax. There's 5 catalogs total. Who will get me started for $20 on this lot? Looking for $20. I have 20. I'm looking for 25. 20, I'm looking for $25. Any further interest? All right, looks like we're selling it for 20, and that's to bidder number 9. Lot 23, this is a group of William Hessline's fixed price and premium paid lists. This is 11 catalogs, which plus 2 slightly larger format unnumbered lists. There's a nice group of material. Hessline's publications in general are really tough to find. Who will give me $50 to get this started? I have 50, I'm looking for 55. I have 55, I'm looking for 60. I have 55, I have the 60, I'm looking for 65. I have 65, do I have 70? I have 65, I have 70, 75, I'm looking for 80. I have 80, I'm looking for 85, and I've got it. I'm looking for $90 now, and I have it. Looking for 95, I have 95, looking for 100 even. I have 100, I'm looking for 110. 110 is bid, 110 is bid, I'm looking for 120. I have 120, I'm looking for 130. 130 is looking for 140. 130 is toward me, looking for $140. I have 130 bid, I'm looking for 140. Is there any further interest on this lot? Looks like we're sold for 130, and that is to bidder number 10. Thank you. All right, this is a neat group. This is lot 24. This is 17 different examples of Hewitt's Numismatic Information Series. These are actually quite a lot of fun from the late 60s, early 70s. I remember when I was getting started out collecting, I was putting together as many of these as I could find, and there are quite a lot of them out there. This is a really nice group of 17 who will get me started for $50. I'm looking for $50 on this group of 17. I have 50 toward me. I'm looking for 55, and it looks like I have 55 next door. Looking for 60. I have 55. I'm looking for 60. 55, looking for 60. Is there any additional interest? Looks like we're selling it to 55 to bidder number 9. All right, lot 25. This is a really obscure little thing. 1875 numismatic catalog from Iowa, which may as well have been, Timbuktu for the time being as far as the numismatic market was concerned. This is a very scarce catalog, little known dealer, really just a remarkable little item. I'm going to get the bidding. I have an absentee bid on this, so I'm going to actually open it at its estimate here. I have $40 and I'm looking for 45. So I have 45 bid. I'm looking for 50. I have 50 on the book, so I'm looking for 55. Got 55. I'll do 60 in the room. I'm looking for 65. I have 65 on the book. I'm looking for 70. I have 70 here in the room. I have 75 on the book. I'm looking for 80. I have 80. I have 85 on the book, looking for 90. I have 85 on the book. I'm looking for $90. 85 to the book, looking for 90. Any further interest? All right, I've got 90. I've got 95 on the book, so I'm looking for 100. I have 100 in the room. I've got 110 on the book. I'm looking for 120. 110 on the book, looking for 120. Is that going to be it? All right, looks like we're selling it for 110 to bidder number 1. All right, another pretty obscure 19th century publication. This is lot 26. This is John M. Hubbard's Curiosity World. This is 7 issues. I have a book bid. Let's start it with the book, having it at 60 and taking it from there. The book has it at 60. I'm looking for 65. I have 65 in the back. I've got 70 to the book. Will you do 75? I have 75 in the room. I've got 80 on the book. Will you do 85? I have 85 in the room. I have 90 on the book. Will you do 95? He's slapping his forehead. 95 in the room. I have 100 on the book. Will you do 110? And that cleared the book. So perseverance. All right. Very well done. I've got 110 in the room. The book is out. So 110 in the room. Is there any interest at 120? 110 in the room. Looks like we're selling it to for 110 to bidder number 19. Thank you. All right, lot 27, early Midwestern price guides. These are both fairly obscure. The one at the very least is rather early. I'm not so sure about the date on the second one. Iowa and Chicago being represented here. Who'll get me started at $15? Looking for $15, and I have it. I'm looking for 20. 15 is looking for 20. It looks like I have 20 over here. I'm looking for 25. 25 is bid. Looking for 30. I have 30. I'm looking for 35. I have 30 to my left. I'm looking for $35. 30 is bid. Looking for 35. Any further interest? Looks like we're selling it for $30. And that's to bidder number 9. Thank you. Lot 28. This is an Italian publication. It is the English language edition, though. I want to emphasize that. It's called Genuine and Fake Coins, Banknotes, and Electronic Money. All about counterfeiting. And I have an absentee bid. I'm going to start it to the absentee for $50. I'm looking for $55. I have $50 bid. I'm looking for $55. Is there any interest at $55? Looks like we're selling it to the absentee for $50, and that's going to bidder number 2. All right, lot 29. This is a group of 10 hardcover Steve Ivy catalogs. These are not frequently seen. PRLs are bound in. These are all in later matching black leather, I should say original. Who will get me started? Let's say $75 to get this started. $75 for 10 hardcover catalogs. $75. Who'll give me? I've got 75. I'm looking for 80. 75 is bid. I'm looking for $80. 75 is looking for 80. Is there any further interest? Looks like we're selling it for $75, and that was to bidder 10. All right, lot 30, Mark Jones, The Art of the Metal. This is the hardcover edition. This is an excellent book on metals by the guy who I believe is now the head of the coin department at the British Museum. Who'll get me $15 to get us started on this? 15. I have 15. I'm looking for 20. I have 20. I'm looking for 25. 20 is bid. I'm looking for 25. 20 is bid. I'm looking for $25. Any interest? Looks like we're selling it for $20 to bidder 9. Thank you. Lot 31. This is George Colby's 1993 A&A book auction. This was the first time, possibly the last time, anyone did a numismatic book sale at an A&A convention. Is that right, Charlie, or not? Or did you do one? Did you do? You did? All right. Yep. Okay. So Colby's is 1993. This is the hardcover edition, if I didn't say, and this has the PRL bound in. Who give me $30? Looking for 30. I have 30. Looking for 35. I've got $30 bid. Looking for 35. 30, looking for 35. Any further interest? Looks like we're selling it at 30. Bidder 8. Another hardcover Colby catalog. This is lot 32. This is Colby sale 87. This is from 2002. Hardcover edition. These were usually done about maybe around 25 or so copies produced. So who get me started for $25? Good. Have 25. I'm looking for 30. $25. Looking for 30. 25. Looking for 30. Is there any interest at 30? Looks like we're selling it at 25. Is that bid rate? Yes, it is. All right, this is lot 33, noting another correction here. Clearly, poor cataloging. This is actually a newsletter from David Laty's, but it's mostly interesting to us today because it has an obscure article by Walter Breen on clash marks. This is a pretty scarce item. I think this may have been when I did a bibliography of Breen 20 years ago, and I think I missed this because it's a pretty obscure publication. I have a good absentee on this, so I'm going to save us all a bit of time and get it started at $50 to the absentee. Is there any interest? I have 55. I have 60 to the absentee. Are you 65 here? I've got 70 to the absentee. I've got 80 to the absentee. I've got 90 to the absentee. I've got, well, I may have to bump it. I've got 100 to the absentee, but then I've got prior 110. So if you want to take it at 120, 120. Overrode the book. All right. Is there any interest at 130 by any chance? I'm guessing no, but you never know. All right. Looks like we're done, and that is to bidder 8, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, lot 34. This is a very cool item. This is Lyman Low list. It's a fixed price list. Really good American colonial content in this. If you read the description, I have an absentee on this, and I'm going to start it to the absentee at $60. I'm looking for 65. I have 65 over here. I'm going to do 70 to the book. Will you do 75? I will do 75. I will do 80 to the book. Will you do 85? I have 85. I'm just trying to be fair here. The book's out then. Will you do 90? I have 90 bid. Will you do 95? 95 is still bid. Got 100 over here. Looking for 110? Will you do 110 or no? I have 100 over to my right. I have new bidder, 110. Am I getting screwed up? 110 to my left, looking for 120. 120 over here, looking for 130. Looks like I have 130. I'm looking for 140. I have 140. Looking for 150, and I have it. I have 160. I have 160 bid. Looking for 170, and I have it. Looks like I have 180 as well. 190, 200. We do 2 1/4. Is that 3? We're jumping it to $300. And that did it, it looks like. Is anyone going to jump in at 3 1/4? Come on, be competitive. Gonna let this guy get it for this bargain price of $300? All right, I guess we are.
What's your number? I haven't heard that called out.
What's my number? Yeah, I've bought at least I think 2 lots. I'm treating mine as absentees. All right, and that is going to bidder 13. Excellent, thank you.
Was that 300?
That was $300 to bidder 13. Thank you very much. It is a very cool item. All right, lot 35. These are 3 of the Harry Manville bibliographies on British numismatics. Who will get us started at $50 for the 3 of them? Looks like I have 50, and it looks like I have, do I have 55?
55.
I have 55 bid. I'm looking for 60. I have 60. I have 65. I'm looking for 70. I have 65. Looking for 70. It looks like I have 70. It looks like I have 75. Now I'm looking for 80. I have 75 bid, looking for $80. 75, looking for 80. Looks like we're slowing down. Once, twice, sold for 75. And that is to bidder number 9. Thank you. It looks like I have to start correcting my own corrections because I also have a correction to lot 36 that I forgot to mention. And this is a fairly substantial lapse because this is not one issue of Mason's Coin Collectors Herald. It's 3 different issues. In case anyone desperately needs to know, it's volume 2, number 1, volume 2, number 2, and volume 3, number 1. I have an absentee on this. I'm going to open it to the absentee at 110. Is anyone interested at 120? I have 120 bid. I have absentee at 130. Will you do 140? I have 140. I have absentee at 150. Will you do 160? That clears it. So 160 in the room. I have 160 bid in the room. It's for 3 issues of Mason's Coin Collector's Herald. Pretty rare publication. Going once, going twice. Looks like we're selling it to 160, for 160 to bidder number 16. All right, lot 37. This is a very nice group of George Massimore sales. These are tough and they're a bit obscure, but there's some neat stuff in them. There's 25 auction catalogs. I've got a fairly strong absentee bid, and I'm going to start it going to the absentee bidder at $400. Is there any interest at $425? I'm opening it to the absentee at $400. Is there any interest at $425? Looks like the absentee is going to get it for $400, and that will be to bidder number 4, which Charlie is me, in case you're curious. I always had a soft spot for those things. I don't know why. All right, lot 38, Star Rare Coin Books, and Star Rare Coin Book and Star Rare Coin Encyclopedia. We have a couple of editions of each here. Who'll get me started for $25? $25 for B. Max Mill. Looks like I have 25. I'm looking for 30. 25, looking for 30. Is there any further interest? Looks like we're selling it for 25 to bidder number 9. All right, lot 39. This is one of the more recent Numismatic Notes and Monographs series. This is Bill Metcalf on later Republican cystophery. It's published in 2017. Who'll get me started for $25? I have 25. I'm looking for 30. I have 25 bid, looking for 30. It looks like I have $30. I'm looking for 35. I have 35. I'm looking for 40. I have 40. I'm looking for 45. And I have 45, so I'm looking for 50. I have 50. I'm looking for 55. I have $50 bid up toward me, looking for 55. Is there any further interest? Looks like we're selling it for 50, and that is to bidder number 10. All right, lot 40. This is the Money Trees Out on a Limb, complete set, 21 numbers. I have an absentee bid on this. These are a heck of a lot of fun. I am going to start it to the absentee. I should start it at $100, so who will give me 110? I have 100. I'm looking for 110. I have 110. I have 110, so it's to the absentee at 120. Looking for 130. Got it. 140 to the absentee. What we got? Is that 3? $300. That is going to take care of the absentee, I'll tell you that. Is there anyone interested at 325? $325, not bid, so we're selling it to $300 to bidder number, I'm sorry, what was it again? 13. Thank you very much. All right, we are in the home stretch. This is lot 41, Elizabeth Now's book on Lorenz Natter, German medalist. I'm looking for an opening bid of $25 on this lot. Who give me 25? I have 25 in the back of the room. I'm looking for 30. 25, looking for 30. Any interest? Looks like we're selling it for $25 to bidder number, is that 20? Thank you. All right, lot 42. These are a few very scarce New Netherlands lists. They're a bit on the obscure side, perhaps, but they are New Netherlands, and we are collectors. So, if you're not complete, really, I mean, what's the point? So, who will open this up at $50? It looks like I've got a $50 opener. Who will give me 55? I've got 50. I'm looking for 55. You're doing it for the club. 50, looking for 55. I got 55 in the back, looking for 60. It looks like I've got 60 up front. Give me 65 in the back. I've got 65, looking for 70, and I have 70. Looking for 75. I've got 70, I'm looking for $75. 70 looking for 75, last chance. Looks like we're selling it for $70 to bidder 13. All right, lot 43. This is a leather-bound Newcomb on thick paper. These are only 75 copies of this were produced. One of the rarities of the large scent literature. Who'll get this started for me at $50? I'm looking for $50. Looks like I've got 50 in the back of the room. Will you do 55? I have 55 closer to me, looking for 60. 60 in the back, looking for... I have 200 bid. 200 bid, nice jump bid, thank you very much. Looking for 2 1/4. Is there any interest at 2 1/4? Looks like we're sold for $200 to bidder number 16. Thank you. All right, lot 44. This is probably the highlight of the sale, I'd say. This is the card catalog of the Eric P. Newman Numismatic Library. I have an absentee bid on this, but actually I have more than one absentee bid on this. So we're going to be starting it rather high, but there is room to go. So I'm going to start this to the absentee at $1,600. I'm looking for $1,700. I have $1,600. I'm looking for $1,700. $1,600 is bid. Looking for $1,700. Come on, Pete. I'm looking at you. Come on, man. No? All right. $1,600 looking for 17. 16 looking for 17. Any further interest on this? Looks like we're selling it to the absentee at $1,600. That'll be to bidder number 6. All right, lot 45. This is a sorted group of Waite Raymond publications. There's over 30 publications, including 11 lists relating to coin albums, 13 of U.S. coins, et cetera, et cetera. You can read the description yourself. I have an absentee on this, and so I'm going to start it for the estimate to the absentee at $100. Is there any interest at 110? I have 100. It looks like I have 110, so I'll do 120 to the absentee, 130 in the room, 140 to the absentee, 150 in the room. Do 160 to the absentee, 170 in the room, and that's going to clear the absentee. Is there any further interest? 170 in the room. Looks like we're selling it for 170 to bidder 13. Thank you. All right, another very cool item. This is a variant cover design of the Smith, Oros, and Augsburger 1792 book. Only 14 copies were bound with this binding. I have a very nice absentee bid. Let's get this started. I'll get it started to the absentee for 300. Who'll give me 3 1/4? I have 300. I'm looking for 3 1/4. 300 is bid, looking for 325. Is there any further interest? Looks like there is not, so we will be selling it for 300, and that'll be to bidder number 6. All right, lot 47. This is an unlisted early stacks fixed price list. This is super early, but it is undated. I believe it's from 1935 or 6. Based on the address and some other things. I have an absentee on this, so I am going to open it to the absentee bidder at $90. Is there any interest at 95? I have 95. Absentee will do 100. Will you do 110? I have 110. Was there another bid? I thought I saw some motion. Okay, so I have 110 in the room, 115 to the absentee. Will you do 120? 120 will clear the absentee, so it's 120 in the room. 120 in the room. Is there any interest at 130? Looks like we're selling it for 120 to bidder number 12. Thank you. All right, I have a nice first edition copy of Stewart on the First U.S. Mint. I have an absentee bid at the $80 estimate, so I'll open it to the absentee bidder at 80. Will anyone give me 85? Looks like I have 85. The absentee will do 90. Will you do 95? 95. I have 95 in the room. That clears the absentee. I have 95 in the room. Will anyone go 100? I do have 100. 100 bid. Will you do 110? 100 looking for 110. I have 100 bid looking for 110. Looks like we're selling it for 100 to bidder number 15. Thank you. All right, the penultimate lot, the Dr. Clay sale. This is 1871 with 2 fine photographic plates. Nice early plated sale. This is hand priced. I have an absentee bid at the estimate of, so I'm going to open it to the absentee bidder at $300, and I'm looking for $325. I have $325 bid. Is there any interest at $350? I have $325 bid, looking for $350. Any further interest? Looks like $325 is going to do it, and that's going to be to bidder number 9. Thank you. All right, our last lot. This is Richard Trowbridge's book on Edward VIII and numismatics, a booklet perhaps. Who give me $10? Looking for 10. I've got $10 bid, looking for 15. 15 bid ones, big ones being sought. Looks like I may not be getting it. Looks like we might be selling it for $10 to the back of the room, and that's to bidder 20. And that is it. So thank you very much for your support of the organization. Our auctions have turned into our biggest fundraiser, and we very, very much appreciate your support. Thank you.
So our total for this year is $7,885. So thank you very much, and you can settle up with Jeff or myself. Thank you for coming.
I just want to say before we break up, I need a chance to recognize some of our great contributors and helpers to the East Island. We've got Pete Smith, our newest regular columnist, so raise your hand and say hi, Pete. And back in the room, we've got Garrett Ziss, so